Hi, my name is Jo Crane. I'm a consultant community paediatrician in Portsmouth. I'm making some videos as parents have asked me to make videos to help them understand why their children behave like they do. This video, well, hopefully might be a bit shorter, is on something called mirror neurons and what they're explaining. So here we go, my hand puppets again. Here's my brain, here's your kid's brain, here's your brain. Please start watching the videos from the start, because otherwise it just looks like I'm trying to punch myself, and that makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to talk about something called mirror neurons, which is why it is so key for you to model the behaviour that you want your kid to do, because otherwise they just flip their lids. So, well, we're talking about when they flip their lids at the moment. Anyway, so in us all, we have something called, they're called mirror neurons. They're called something probably in Latin, knowing what medics are like, but a term for them is mirror neurons. And the idea is that basically is that when I'm looking at somebody else, my body, my downstairs brain, is constantly looking for threat. So if I look at you and I start to talk to you like that, I immediately start to build up cortisol in your downstairs brain, because you're thinking, she's talking to me a bit funny. So if you start to talk to somebody like that, your mirror neurons in your brain go, I think this might be a threat. Which is why when we talk to people, staying calm, keeping your nice tone of voice, keeping a kind tone of voice is so key for kids, because otherwise you start to fill them with cortisol just by your tone of voice and that mirror neuron. Also, if you start to get cross, they will start to get cross. You can see it. A really good experiment is when you start, if you're talking with someone, start whispering to them. You really can't help it, but you start whispering back, whether you need to or not. And that is because your body makes you mirror them. So that's why it is so key for when your child has flipped their lid that we try our best to keep our lids down, because that way their mirror neurons will be able to see, actually, this isn't a threat, and that will get that cortisol starting to come down, get that oxytocin working and getting that lid down again. It's not easy. All this I'm saying is not easy to do, and I fully understand that. But if you can just practice it, you can have such a massive effect on your kid's brain and how it develops and how it grows. And then their long-term outcomes are totally changed. Anyway, I hope you found that video of some use. Thank you very much for listening.